on World League Wrestling Showdown.
Welcome in, wrestling fans, as we show you what happened after we went off the air last week.
Controversy reigned, folks, as both competitors' feet hit the floor first, and it was just a mess.
20 men vying to be the number one contender, and both referees out saying both men won. Let's see what Trevor Murdoch here has to say.
The way Harley Race did it, and that's how we run it here. I was right over there, and I watched both of you guys. I watched both of you guys leave at the same time. So hold on. The fairest thing to do is that since this is for the number one contendership for the NWA WLW World Heavyweight title, I think you two should have a singles match.
Hello, wrestling fans. Sarge Phillips here, and right now let me bring in, he's a former WLW Heavyweight Champion and a Triple Crown winner. He is the Deliverer, Moses. And Moses, Door to Destiny Rumble, it's over. It's in the books. But you've got another date with Destiny, September the 6th.
It makes me so angry, Sarge, to hear you say former WLW World Heavyweight Champion. But you're right. You're right. I am a former champion in that regard. It's been 3 years since I lost that championship. And tonight was the night. Tonight was my night to earn a shot that I should have had a long time ago. And everybody saw it. Everybody saw Camaro Jackson's feet land before mine did. But for whatever reason, the refs couldn't get on the same page. So now I have to wrestle him one-on-one for the opportunity that I rightly deserved. I think that is ridiculous. And you know what else is ridiculous? The fact that Camaro Jackson allowed an outsider to win that championship. He allowed Carson Drake to come into our territory, our house, and take that belt with him. He let down that locker room. He let down me. He let down all the fans. But I'm here to restore order. I am here to bring back what belongs to us, and that starts with defeating Camaro Jackson next month. And that will happen. I will defeat Camaro Jackson. Do you know why, Sarge?
Why?
Do you know why? Because I am always ready to deliver. And that is why they call me the Deliverer. That is why they call me Moses.
World League Wrestling Showdown on the air. I am Sarge Phillips alongside my broadcast partner Martin Kadich, and Martin, the Deliverer, Moses, not happy one bit.
Well, he's not happy. He says that Camaro Jackson disappointed him losing the World Heavyweight title. And the truth is that Moses played no small part in him losing that title. And this might be the most necessary match at World League Wrestling right now between Moses and Camaro Jackson. There's a lot of blood in the water around this one. But right now we're going into the ring with Blade Lennox.
And history is about to be made, for the NWA Texas Championship is going to be on the line.
That's right. Izzy James has put the title up against the Sergeant at Arms this week. And we're about to see some great action, some monumental action for Showdown, for World League Wrestling.
The champion, Izzy James.
Izzy the Gutter Snake James coming out for the first time here at the Race Wrestling Arena. As I said, history being made once again at this historic arena, Martin.
Well, it just keeps happening because the best of the best in the world are going to want to perform in the Race Wrestling Arena. They're going to want to get under that learning tree that is Harley Race. They're going to want to show their skills there and prove that they can handle it. And that's what Izzy James wants to do tonight. And as a caveat, just to make it an even steeper thing, he's putting that title on the line.
And also, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but when Blade Lennox came out, he had
has a 30-minute
different
time
tag
limit
team
for
championship.
the
We'll talk about it here in a moment.
Texas Championship. Your referee is H.D. Daniels. Introducing first, the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 196 pounds, he is a co-holder of the NWA World League Tag Team Championship, the Sergeant at Arms, Blade Lennox.
Well, and he's holding that tag title way high.
And his opponent from the gutters of Houston, Texas, 207 pounds, he is the defending NWA Texas Champion, the Gutter Snake, Izzy James.
Now, the reason why I brought that up just a moment ago, Martin, is because that tag team belt that Blade Lennox has with him is the old tag team championship
That's
belt.
right.
Because the Premier took off and stole the NWA World League Wrestling Tag Team Championships from the Blazing Guns.
And no matter, we're about to get this match underway. Blade Lennox with a shot to win that Texas title.
And your referee, H.D. Daniels, calling for the bell. And here we go. Great sportsmanship to begin.
Well, the emotions run really high at World League Wrestling. We don't get to see that kind of a start very often. But these two men, they're perfectly fine with starting it off, and they're going to have a straightforward right down the middle competition.
NWA Texas Championship Gold action continues right after this.
For 26 years, the ring has told our stories.
In World League Wrestling, it's proving it lives up to its motto, shut up and wrestle.
A story built with one man's vision.
Former 8-time world champion Harley Race runs the Ozarks-based World League Wrestling. The emphasis is less soap opera, all wrestling.
From the pioneers who built it to the new generation, this is more than tradition.
I'm a big fan of pro wrestling, the way Harley Race did it. That's how we run it here.
This is more than wrestling.
It'll be the Grand Regent Camaro Jackson taking on the Deliverer Moses against the NWA World League Heavyweight Champion, Carson Drake.
There's wrestling, and then there's World League Wrestling.
Izzy James getting the better of Blade Lennox during that break, Martin.
That's right, and he's got him on the mat in that cravat. He's holding him down. He's making it hard on him. He's having trouble breathing, twisting that neck up at the same time. But Blade Lennox never wanted to give up short. And here he comes fighting back.
Oh, and a hard European uppercut from the champion. Takes down Lennox again.
That was a smart move by Izzy James. He's seen the life. He's seen the fight coming back, and he took it out of him immediately.
Picking him up for that slam. No! Lennox reversing. Both men back on their feet. And here comes the champion once again.
It looks like Blade Lennox staggered the Texas champion. A big forearm. Another forearm.
one. My goodness. Oh, and the chopping block. He hit that. He's been looking to do that for a while.
And a spear. And Blade Lennox is able to turn this around now. He needs to get on the attack, Sarge.
If he could cover him right now, he might win. 1, 2. Oh, and that was close. A short order spear almost captured NWA Gold. But fans, get your tickets right now at HarleyRace.com for Brawl Hallows Eve 2, October the 4th, right here at the Race Wrestling Arena. You're going to see great wrestling action just like we're seeing right now.
That's right, and if you haven't experienced it in person, folks, it's time to experience it in person. Make the trip. Get out to the Race Wrestling Arena for one of these live events. You're going to love it.
Both men attempting to try and do a suplex, but neither man getting the leverage enough. Oh, and a hard kick right to the stomach area. And a DDT.
And this could be it for Blade Lennox here.
Challenger getting his shoulder up, that right shoulder up just before the 3 count.
They're able to kick out, but the gutter snake is on the attack, and he's lined up. Blade Lennox, Sarge. Here he goes.
Oh, that enziguri kick connected, and it sent him right out of the ring. Izzy James not happy about it.
He's going to go out after Blade Lennox. He knows he can't win this match if he doesn't get him back in that ring.
H.D. Daniels with the count going as the champion rolls the challenger back in.
And this could be all she wrote here.
And once again, Blade Lennox kicking out.
And showing he's got life left in him. He's trying to get to his feet now. Izzy James might have gave him a little bit more of a rest than he wanted to outside the ring there, but still on the attack. James hooking those arms up.
Right in the middle of this ring.
He's taking all the time in the world that he can. He's got it right now, Sarge.
Oh, no! Took too much time. A roll up, 1, 2. Oh, and the champion kicks out.
I think Izzy might have played to the crowd just a little too much there. As Blade Lennox on the attack with a roll up, another quick pin attempt.
And a reversal from the champion, a counter roll of his own. 1, 2, 3. And the champion's gonna retain this.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 9 minutes 20 seconds, your winner by pinfall, he is still the NWA Texas Champion, the Gutter Snake.
More
Izzy
action coming
James.
right up here on Showdown.
We work here, welcoming the long hours and heavy lifting. Working hard to get the job done. And so should your truck. Jim Chineri Ford is here to help you get the job done through complete customer care and a lineup of trucks that exceed expectations. We are Jim Chineri Ford.
Honestly, it was pretty intense. Heart.
Indispensable.
Hard work. Challenging. Gritty.
This is the Harley Race Wrestling Academy.
£170, Joseph Jackson.
Joseph Jackson about to make his singles debut here at the Race Wrestling Arena. We did see him a little bit in that Door to Destiny Rumble, Martin.
That's right, and he showed well for himself, but the competition was just, there were too many people in the ring for him to really show what he can do. I'm really looking forward to see what this young man can do in the ring. His first chance.
And we find out who his opponent is here in just a moment.
His opponent from Hollywood, California, 236 pounds, representing the Devils of War, Superstar Steve Bender.
I don't think, Martin, when he signed on the dotted line, he knew who his opponent was going to be.
Well, you can never be sure who you're going to have to face off with, but a lot of times it's not going to be someone like Superstar Steve. And he's been making statements here at World League Wrestling.
And for quite some time
For quite some time, especially with this new group that he's formed with Aiden Riley and Mike Maverick. He's almost the most dangerous incarnation we've seen of Superstar Steve.
And he has definitely been showing that he is the leader of those two young men, his two proteges, as he calls them. And ruthless every single time that we've seen him. But, you know, I think since last year, it's been almost a year now that we've seen him get even more ruthless.
Well, that's been since he lost that World Heavyweight Championship, and he's doing everything he can to make sure that he gets back in that picture. He's complaining that he did not see Joseph Jackson get patted down for weapons, but everybody could see that The referee patted him down before Steve got out there. Steve took his time to the ring. And Joseph Jackson trying to offer a little bit of sportsmanship to Steve. Steve's not going to give him that.
We haven't seen Superstar Steve give sportsmanship in a very long time. Up against those ropes, and referee H.D. Daniels up to a 4 count, and surprisingly, a clean break from the Superstar.
We could call that sportsmanship, but I don't know that isn't Steve just messing with the mind of this young man here in his very first match.
And this young man, over a year training at the Race Wrestling Academy, again making his singles debut right now against one of the hardest choppers in this business, Superstar Steve.
Well, and he's showing what he learned there with all those reversals, but Steve able to come out on the top of it. But Joe's feet were in the ropes at the end of that, so he had to let go, and another clean break from Superstar Steve there.
It doesn't feel good. Something is up. Superstar Steve has got a plan.
Well, Superstar Steve definitely has the jump. You can see the hesitation in Jackson here. But able to get out of the way of that chop, and that might be the best thing. An attempt at a shoulder block there, but it didn't go over too well, and they're locked up again.
Both men trying to get the leverage that is needed.
He's got that arm hooked over the shoulder there, and he's going to roll him up.
It's a 1. Oh, just a 1 count.
Well, you can rest assured that Steve did not expect this young man to have that tool in his bag.
And did not make him very happy about it, and now in charge of that left leg.
That's right. He's going to take those wheels out of this young man, and he's going to make it so he can't jump, he can't walk, he can't run, and then therefore he will not be able to win the match.
Up to his feet, Steve is, and going to do more damage.
He transitions to that arm, that left arm and that shoulder he was working on earlier.
Jackson trying to reverse and successfully does it.
Able to get them reversals in, try and wrestle defensively here as he's just trying to match up to Superstar Steve. And will he be able to do it, folks? We'll find out when we get back.
You want a unique way to raise money for your local community? Harley Race's World League Wrestling is here to help. There is absolutely nothing better than a professional wrestling event bringing the entire community together as one and showing support when it is needed the most. We have been sponsoring fundraising events for many years, and we know that it can bring a lot of winning opportunities for your local charities, school organizations, non-for-profit groups, and whatever else may be in need of assistance. For more information, contact us. Don't wait. Go to www.harleyrace.com, email us, or call us to get information or to schedule a WLW professional wrestling fundraising event in your community right now.
Superstar Steve just all over this young man, this young competitor, Joe Jackson, Martin.
Well, and he's trying to smother any offense he gets. And for the last few minutes here, it has literally just been Steve on the attack. I'm not sure if Joe knows where he is at this moment. He's fighting for his life, and a really nice bulldog there. And he could turn this match around.
He's still got a lot of spunk and a lot of energy, but again, a hard shot to the stomach from Steve, and that quells all the momentum that Jackson was trying to build.
Not giving him just a chance to breathe there, Sarge, and Steve right into the corner.
Oh, and he coming back with that hard shot again.
And his strikes have been on the next level in this match, folks. Joe Jackson fighting back on the ropes, and Steve looks a little bit staggered, and down off the ropes he goes. This is an opportunity for the young man. A big splash.
A big crossbody there. If he can capitalize, he might get an upset.
Well, he's got him lined up, and here he comes.
And it's got to be fair to say that if Jackson can pull it off, it would be a major upset. Oh, but a hard clothesline from Steve.
Well, the young man hesitated for just a second, and Joseph Jackson, Steve ran halfway across that ring and about clotheslined him out of his boots, and now he's chopping him in half.
Took him to Chop Town for sure. We've seen that so many times from him. Up and over, and wrestling fans, get your tickets right now at HarleyRace.com for the next live event here at the Race Wrestling Arena. It'll be October the 4th. Brawl Hallows Eve 2, all kinds of great action that you're going to see, just like we're seeing from right now. Oh, and another clothesline.
While you were talking there, Joseph Jackson tried to mount a comeback. He tried to throw chops with Steve, and he's in even deeper now than when he first started. As you can see, Steve lifted him up.
Oh, good Lord, have mercy. Again.
And those knife-edge chops from Superstar Steve will bust you open, folks. This young man is in danger at the moment in the corner, and just a blatant punch right to the side of the face there.
You're absolutely right. Leaving you bruised, black and blue, and feeling it for weeks to come. Now up on the shoulders of Steve. But again, Jackson fighting back.
Throwing them elbows, trying to save his chances at a win here, but and he slides through and rolling him up there. I knew
it. 1, 2. Steve kicked out. But he's doing the smart thing, staying on top of Steve.
Another
and into another pin. 1, 2.
A little kick across looked like right across the chin there, slowed down Jackson. And Steve's got, he hooked the leg, he's got him rolled up.
And again, so close for Jackson.
Well, this kid's showing a lot of toughness here against Steve, and he's actually coming out of it like he could win the match, but we know where this ends.
Coming off the rope, Steve, oh, and a hard kick right into the face.
Well, and you see it coming. If anybody who's watched Superstar Steve wrestle, you know what's coming, you know what young Joseph Jackson has been set up for. And here we go, straight up, and the brain buster.
1, 2, 3, and Steve will come out the victor in this
At
one.
11:28, your winner by pinfall, Superstar
You gotta
Steve
hand some
Finger.
credit to Joseph Jackson just for being able to fight back against Superstar Steve as long as he has in his first official match at World League Wrestling.
Wrestling fan Sarge Phillips here, and standing with me, the Devils of War, the monstrous one, Mike Maverick, All Day Aiden Riley, and their leader, Superstar Steve. And Superstar, I understand that you have some words you want to say.
We, the Devils of War, as a collective unit, started tonight something that nobody in WLW, nobody in the NWA, nobody in the wrestling business will be able to stop. Tonight, Joe Jackson, Jeff Wild, JDR, you guys were just a stepping stone on our path. You're finding out tonight. Everybody else is going to find out in the coming weeks, months, and years exactly what the Devils of War do.
And I'm going to let you in on a secret. See here, this mentor, our great leader, the great one, Superstar Steve, sent me and Big Mike all the way to Kansas City, all the way there. And you know what we did? What Blade and what Austin Mulitalo, or whatever his stupid name is, what they couldn't do? Because they're not real men. They don't have the cojones. They don't have the internal fortitude to do what we did. And you know what we did? I'm going to let you in on just a tiny little secret. We brought back what is rightful to us. We brought back what is rightful to World League Wrestling. Mike, raise them high, because let's show them what we just brought back to World League Wrestling, and we are the real tag team champions.
Hello, wrestling fans. Sarge Phillips here, and standing with me, he is the NWA Texas Champion, the Gutter Snake, Izzy James. And Mr. James, victorious here in your debut at the Race Wrestling Arena.
You know, it was an honor to be here. This building has so much history. This Harley Race, the lineage that he has created is unsurmountable. And to be here was an honor. And I got to face one hell of an opponent, Blade Lennox. You have a bright future, but I brought the entire state of Texas and the entire legacy of the NWA Texas Championship with me. And I walked in champion, I walked out champion, but kudos to you.
Can we see more of yourself and that Texas Championship right here at the Race Wrestling Arena?
Oh, you know it, because I'm all about two things. I'm about fighting and moshing. I already fought. It's time to mosh, baby. Get in the pit and get bit.
Fans, stay tuned for more action right here on Showdown.
Title matchup set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Please welcome to the ring first, from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 202 pounds, he is one half of the NWA World League Tag Team Champions from the Blazing Guns, astonishing Austin Mulitalo.
Sarge Phillips here alongside my broadcast partner Martin Kadich. And Martin, I tell you what, again, what a match we saw between Izzy James and Blade Lennox for that NWA Texas Championship. But our eyes now go to the astonishing one, Austin Mulitalo, as he has a chance of a lifetime right now, as he will face the NWA World League Heavyweight Champion Carson Drake. And I've got to think, Martin, that if he can pull off a win against the champion, he should be able to get a championship shot.
Well, you would think that would have to be the case. And Austin Mulitalo, over the last year or two, has really skyrocketed. You see him wearing that tag team championship there. He is one of the rightful tag team champions, but there's a lot of controversy going on with the belts there, as who's carrying him at the moment and who's taking possession of him. Is that going to play a factor in Austin's mind tonight in such an important match?
His opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 227 pounds in the NWA territories. He is a double champion, recognized as the Joe Kazana Promotions Southeastern Heavyweight and the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the chosen one, Carson Drake.
The chosen one, Carson Drake, beating the Grand Regent Camaro Jackson not long ago to capture that NWA World League Heavyweight Championship, but as you said, not without controversy.
Not without the help of Moses the Deliverer. And we're still looking for answers on this, and we're probably not going to get them.
The water is extremely muddy when it comes to that situation. And we saw not long ago the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson, and the Deliverer Moses going both over that top rope and hitting at the same exact time. We're going to have to get a singles match between the two of them now.
Well, and it's a long-awaited singles match, but as you can see, Carson Drake, the NWA WLW World Heavyweight Champion, he's just floating right over all of this and enjoying his time.
And this non-title matchup, it'll continue after these messages.
We work here, welcoming the long hours and heavy lifting, working hard to get the job done. And so should your truck. Jim Chineri Ford is here to help you get the job done through complete customer care and a lineup of trucks that exceed expectations. We are Jim Chineri Ford.
Honestly, it It was pretty intense.
Heart.
Indispensable.
Hard work. Challenging. Gritty.
This is the Harley Race Wrestling Academy.
Welcome back, folks. About to get this non-title matchup started.
Because considering his partner, he's definitely got a leg up on him.
Oh, that is... And it's a bad joke. It's not just wrong, but it's bad too, Sarge.
I understand the ploy of trying to get into your opponent's head, especially before the match starts, but what Carson Drake does, it's uncalled for.
Well, it's uncalled for, but it just might work to his disadvantage. You've seen a lot of what Austin Mulitalo can do, and he can get pretty fired up. There you go, folks. He gets pretty fired up in that ring, and he's not backing down from nobody. He might not always be the best person to make angry.
And talking about the waters being muddy around the World Heavyweight Championship, again, if Mulitalo can pull off this win against Carson Drake, you've got to think he's got to be added into that picture as well.
Well, you know he wants to be added into that picture, and he's definitely not taking any of that mess from Carson Drake. Practically shoving the World Heavyweight Champion straight out of the ring there, Sarge. Oh, and there he is.
Drawing the line in the middle of the ring, telling Carson Drake, come on, let's go.
In they go again with a lockup.
And the champion trying to get that leverage, and he does. Hip toss takeover. And that crazy dance that the champion loves to do. And fans, get your tickets right now. HarleyRace.com for the biggest night of the year. It'll be November the 8th. WLW 26, it's the anniversary show, and the championship, it will be on the line. For Carson Drake will defend against whomever wins between the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson, and the Deliverer, Moses.
He barely was able to beat Camaro Jackson the last time he faced him. If Camaro Jackson can get past Moses, if he could focus on his little brother that he lost without losing his head, he'll be right back there in that title picture. Austin Mulitalo, no matter what he does here tonight, I think eventually he's going to move up into that picture. But he could really, really raise his stock tonight.
But then you've got the Deliverer Moses Martin, who has said that Camaro Jackson let everybody down in the back. The fans here at the Race Wrestling Arena, everyone associated with World League, allowing Carson Drake to beat him for that title.
Well, that's, in my opinion, that's rich coming from the Deliverer, who legitimately yanked the referee out of the ring on a pinfall attempt by Camaro Jackson that distracted him, and Carson Drake just capitalized on the moment.
And Carson Drake trying to pull out all the stops against Austin Mulitalo here, but you know what? Austin not having any of it.
And right after him, all the way around the ring, and wraps him up into the... Oh, no, he's not able to roll him out there.
But he's still got the advantages. Carson came out of the turnbuckle area.
Double leg takedown straight into the turnbuckle there, and Austin going for a figure four here.
And the champion just kicking him right out of the ring. But here comes Austin again. Oh, but Carson Drake not letting him get back into the ring at all.
And also shoving him out into the railing there, and his ribs hit the railing in a bad way. And Austin could be in trouble here.
And the advantage does go to the champion right now, and laying those rights just, wow. Now both left and right.
Now he was trying to finish Austin Mulitalo right there. He was trying to make it so he couldn't get back in the ring. You know Carson Drake's not going to have a problem with a count out here.
Well, as we said, the NWA World League Heavyweight Championship not on the line right now.
Oh, face first into the railing, Sarge.
That could have busted him open.
Austin Mulitalo is lucky to still be conscious, folks.
And he's always got that smile on his face. Do you notice that, Martin?
Yeah, the arrogance of Carson Drake, of the World Heavyweight Champion. And this is exactly what rubs a lot of people the wrong way. He is an extraordinary talent in the ring.
World League Wrestling with memory of Harley Race.
When you get in the ring with us, it is over before it started.
World League Wrestling
Yes, it's the pond in this corner.
Honestly, it was pretty intense.
Heart.
Indispensable.
Hard work. Challenging. Gritty.
This is the Harley Race Wrestling Academy.
A full advantage on Carson Drake's side at the moment.
5 minutes elapsed, 5 minutes down.
Gonna drag him over into that corner, but again, Austin Mulitalo fighting back hard.
Well, we've seen the stick-to-itiveness that Austin Mulitalo has over the tag team titles, and him and Blade Lennox fighting against the Premier. But he's showing another level tonight against Carson Drake.
Gonna whip him across, and he missed. Place that knee right into that turnbuckle. Austin Mulitalo now has the chance. On a hard chop.
And just trying to beat him down in the corners, but Carson Drake able to turn it around there with that forearm and a clothesline, and Austin in trouble again.
He connected with what he was trying to do before.
You could see the frustration welling up in the actions of Carson Drake here. I'm not sure what he's doing here, but it looked like he exposed his knee. And
it also looked like he's been having a little bit of issue with that knee from the attacks from Austin Mulitalo during this match. Oh, and a stomp right to the side of the face.
And not giving him so much trouble that he couldn't situate Austin's face on the mat and give it a good stomp.
And now stomping on all the body parts of Austin Mulitalo.
But he's trying to tear those arms apart. He's been chopping him in the chest most of the night. Austin having trouble getting up, having trouble keeping his breath here. You can see him struggling, and Carson Drake right there for him. And no, this is
another hard right hand right in the front, in front of everybody, including the referee.
Hey, now he's pulling the different effects that Austin wears on his gear off and mocking him with it. Austin needs to get up. He needs to find a way to fight back. He needs to dig down. Carson Drake with Austin in the headlock here. The World Heavyweight Champion just wearing down the challenger, Sarge.
And right in the middle of the ring, completely away from the ropes.
And Austin's got a hold of that leg down there, and he's got him up.
But again, a rake to the eyes from Carson Drake, and it stops all once again.
But he's able to break the hold, but it did him no favors. And now a knee across his face.
Coming in again.
And a second knee on the forehead there.
Oh, but the third one does not connect. Mulitalo rolling out of the way just in the nick of time.
And you can see the damage to Drake's knee kind of starting to wear up on him as he's unable to get to his feet, and Austin on the attack. In the corner.
Gonna send him across again, but Drake holding on once again.
And I don't know what he's doing, but it looked like he had a thumb in the eye there.
I think you're right, because that's why the referee, I think, was counting that up to that 5 count. Got very close to being disqualified. Up and over for Mulitalo. And a drop kick. Didn't catch everything, but he got enough. 1, 2.
He got him solid enough in the shoulder to put him on his back, and that's what he needs to do. He needs to put the World Heavyweight Champion on his back. And now look at him begging off. He doesn't want, it's
just more tactics from the champion.
He just suckered him right in. Austin always says go. He always fights. He always progresses. And it just got him into the deepest of trouble, as it looks like Carson Drake's trying to put him in some kind of sleeper here.
Sleeper, chicken wing. But either way, right in the middle of the ring yet again. He's been doing this quite a bit during this matchup. And a jawbreaker now. And down goes Drake.
And this is exactly what Austin needed. He's going for that figure 4 again.
But once again, Drake with that right foot, able to get him away from him.
And the kicking Austin off of him, putting in that figure 4 was a little harder. You see the champion having trouble standing, having trouble keeping his leverage here as the damage to his knees kind of come over the top. And just no bones about it now. He's not following the rules at all. That's just a closed fist punch right to the face in front of everybody. And now he's going to dance.
He definitely does love to dance. And now into a pin. 1. Oh, and just a 1.
Remain in the match. 5 minutes left.
And he might have danced around just a little too long. Austin seems to be trying to shake off the pain, Sarge.
Both men getting up to their feet, but Drake's got him. A rude awakening. 1, 2.
For 26 years, the ring has told our stories.
In World League Wrestling, it's proving it lives up to its motto, shut up and wrestle.
A story built with one man's vision.
Former 8-time world champion Harley Race runs the Ozarks-based World League Wrestling. The emphasis is less soap opera, all wrestling.
From the pioneers who built it to the new generation, this is more than tradition.
I'm a big fan of pro wrestling, the way Harley Race did it. That's how we run it here.
This is more than wrestling.
The Grand Regent Camaro Jackson taking on the Deliverer Moses against the NWA World League Heavyweight Champion Carson Drake.
There's wrestling, and then there's World League Wrestling.
Carson Drake pulling up Austin Mulitalo by the head, and now right into the turnbuckle.
And he's in full control of this match, Sarge. Austin, oh wait, showing life again. You see his eyes wide open.
Every time that Carson Drake thinks that he's got this match won, here comes Mulitalo yet again, and the champion rolling all the way out to the concrete floor.
And it could do a favor to Austin to let it rest for a second here, but he goes right on the attack. Pulls the champion into the center of the ring. Single leg takedown.
Attempting that figure 4, I think, again.
He's been trying that figure 4 through this match, and you know that knee from Carson Drake is hurting. Able to get a hold of him, and he rolls him up. Fisherman.
Just a 2 count.
Austin's feet were in the ropes too, so that wouldn't have been a win. I don't know if the referee saw that or not, but Carson Drake on the attack again. And time's running out for Austin Mulitalo, Sarge.
But I gotta think that if he can get that figure 4 that he's been trying so desperately, he might just have that chance. And a hard slap again, and fans, once again, get your tickets. HarleyRace.com for November the 8th. It's WLW 26, the anniversary show. You'll see Carson Drake defend the NWA World League Heavyweight Championship against either the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson, or the Deliverer Moses. And again, another clothesline from Mulitalo.
Austin has come back to life in a big way, Sarge.
Atomic drop this time.
And neckbreaker right there. And the champion's in trouble.
1, 2. Oh, he almost won. I don't know if you can get any closer than that.
Well, I know everybody in the building was willing Austin Mulitalo to victory here, and still are. And he's lining the champion up. Carson Drake needs to have eyes in the back of his head right now as Austin Mulitalo taking his shot, and he's to his feet.
Whoa, he pulled the referee right in the line of fire, and it gave him the moment to take over yet again.
And he just dropped his throat across the ring ropes. He could have a crushed larynx here. Oh,
Going for
Austin
that
able to
Russian leg
stand up.
sweep, but no. Oh, he does have it, the figure 4, and it's right in the middle of the ring.
And this is it. Look at Carson Drake. He knows this is it. He wants to tap so
1
bad.
minute
Did you see
remains.
that? He wanted
60
to tap,
seconds
Sarge.
left.
The referee asking him if he wants to give it up, trying to fight that leg off, but no, and a hard right.
Austin not going to let him fight his way out of this. He's still got it in. He almost got a pinning attempt there, and he's back on his back again. There's 2.
And again, Drake able to get those shoulders up, but he is in a bad way right now.
He's trying to grab the referee.
He's trying to pull anything out of his
30 seconds
out to get out of this.
Well, there's only one way to get out of this right now, and that's to tap out. And that's what he needs to do for that knee. His knee's hurting. He can't stand up. He's trying to fight his way out of it. He's got a hold of Austin's foot.
And he got close to those ropes, but Mulitalo, he pulled him right back to that middle.
10.
Oh, and he cinched it in there.
Oh, he wants to tap so bad you can see it.
Oh, and he's tapping after the bell.
The bell is wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but did he tap before the bell?
15-minute
No,
time
he tapped
limit
after
has
the bell. He
expired.
waited until the end of the
this
bell.
match
But
is a draw.
Austin Mulitalo had him dead to rights. If he'd have just had another 30 seconds.
Oh, my. Mulitalo wants 5 more minutes to go up with this champion. Oh, Carson Drake coming in from behind.
You know the world champion doesn't want 5 more minutes with Austin Mulitalo right now. And look at what he's doing. He's going to try and choke him out. And who's
Wait
that?
a minute. Superstar Steve coming out from behind the curtain. And what is that he's got with him? It's the prosthetic leg of Blade Lennox.
Well, where's Blade Lennox then?
Oh, now, all day Aiden Riley, the monstrous one, Mike Maverick in the ring, and just going to town on Mulitalo.
It looked like the world heavyweight champion was going to beat him up, but
a big boot to Austin's face from Mike.
And that's not it.
And still going on it.
Well, thank heavens that Jeff Wild and Jake Dominic Rose was able to come out here and help, or there wouldn't be nothing of Austin left.
Well, fans, the cameras are still going to roll, and we'll show you what happens next week right here on World League Wrestling Showdown.